Your thumb's at it again, huh? Swiping, refreshing, chasing something you can't even name. 45 minutes vanish, your latte's ice cold, and you still feel nothing. Wonder why quitting feels harder than starting. It's not your willpower failing. It's that your attention is stuck like a fly on digital flypaper, held there by a trillion-dollar industry. Good news, the Romans already had the patch. Stick around, I'll hand it to you. Each ding is a mini slot machine win. A like, a comment, another gift that loops just right. Dopamine hits, cortisol sneaks in, and the cycle rolls on. Neuroscientists call this a variable reward schedule. It's the same trick a casino uses to keep you pulling the lever, never knowing if the next one's the jackpot. Ad execs just call it engagement. Either way, it's like they have the user manual for your brain, while you're just trying to figure out the on-off switch. The Center for Humane Technology has noted that stress can jump significantly when phones are out of reach. You're not flaky, you're human. The apps simply know your wiring better than you do. Marcus Aurelius didn't doom scroll, he ran an empire. Still, gossip, fame, and Senate drama buzzed around him like mosquitoes. Instead of smashing scrolls, he jotted notes. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize it and you're free. That's the original airplane mode. No Wi-Fi required. Stoicism isn't marble statues and frowns. It's a mental Swiss Army knife that shipped 2,000 years ago and still gets updates for modern problems. 4 moves, all tested in amphitheaters, now stress-tested in group chats. Each comes with a micro-action you can run today. 1. The dichotomy of control. Stoic principle. Imagine 2 buckets. One for things you control, your choices, your reactions, and one for everything else. The algorithm, what people post, Instagram hearts. Micro-action. Right now, swipe into settings and nuke every notification that isn't a human waiting on you. Goodbye trending hashtags. Hello reclaimed attention. 1. Premeditatio malorum. Stoic principle. This is like a fire drill for your mind. Mentally rehearse a small disaster, so when a real inconvenience happens, it feels like no big deal. Micro-action. Tonight, spend 2 minutes imagining tomorrow without your phone. Feel the itch? Place the phone in another room, set an old-school alarm, and wake up already bored and stronger. 1. Voluntary discomfort. Stoic principle. It's like building mental calluses. Choose small, voluntary hardships so the real ones lose their sting. Micro-action. Delete your most reflexive app for 24 hours. Just 1 rotation of the earth. Count the phantom taps. Each one is a bicep curl for your willpower. 1. Contemplation of the sage. Stoic principle. Think of it as having a personal board of directors in your head. When faced with a mindless scroll, ask, WWSD, what would Seneca do? Micro-action. Paste this on your lock screen. He who craves more is poor. Every time you light up the screen, the quote hits you before the timeline does. If any of these feel impossible, drop the scariest one in the comments. Let's crowdsource some backbone. Alarm rings. 3 slow breaths. Starting your day without your phone is like waking up in a quiet room instead of a noisy casino. Name one thing you control today. How you answer emails, whether you smile at the barista. Keep the phone off for the first hour. Use a paper notebook for tasks, not an app. By 9, you've already bench pressed the 4 muscles the algorithm hasn't stretched yet. You'll binge scroll at 1 a.m. eventually. Marcus Aurelius would have just called that being human. When it happens, narrate it like a sportscaster. Anxiety spiked after the news push, reached for the phone as a pacifier. Labeling the urge is like turning a big, scary monster into a cartoon by giving it a silly name. It shrinks the urge and takes away its power. Then, restart the protocol. Progress is measured in rebounds, not perfect streaks. Algorithms crank up the volume every year. Stoicism just lowers the noise. The scroll feels urgent. Philosophy reminds you what's actually urgent. Think of your attention as your most valuable currency. The apps want to spend it like a billionaire on a shopping spree. Stoicism is your financial advisor, telling you to invest it back into your own life. Grab 1 micro-action and test drive it tonight. When your thumb twitches toward autopilot, ask Marcus in your head, is this mind a control? If yes, act with intent. If no, let it drift away. If this clicked, smash subscribe. Fresh mental armor every week. And tell me, Which app owns the biggest slice of your day, and are you finally ready to take it back?